Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel and thank you for tuning in. Today we want to do a pick a pile reading on should I invest in what I'm wanting right now or should I hold back? If you're questioning whether or not you should invest in whatever it is you're wanting right now, no matter how big, no matter how small, if that's a question for you, then this reading is for you. Go ahead and look at the piles. We have this yellow sunstone crystal in pile number 1. We have amethyst crystal for pile number 2. And we have green adventurine for pile number 3. Take a deep breath. Tune into the pile that feels right for you. And then you can jump to the timestamps located in the description box to find your pile. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, so if you chose pile number 1, this reading is for you. So you've got the High Priestess, the Page of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. The question is, should I invest in what I'm wanting right now or should I hold back? So the High Priestess, she's the gatekeeper. She's telling you that the answer isn't out there in the news or in the markets. It's in your gut. You already know if it's the right move or not. And the Page of Cups, this can be a surprise or a message. This tells me that an unexpected opportunity or message is coming soon that's going to make things clearer. But the Two of Pentacles is the reality check. It's a balancing act. So I would say, based on these 3 cards, you have a clear vision of what it is you want, right? But right now the budget is tight. So Spirit is saying hold off on making that purchase or that big move until this message of the Page of Cups lands. Like I said, this is something unexpected, surprising, and good that's coming towards you. And when this lands, then you can make your investment. For now, keep your cash flow balanced and don't overextend. And wait for the aha moment when it hits. You'll know when you know. And that's pile number 1. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to hit that like button, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. Thanks, pile number 1. Bye. Okay, pile number 2. You chose amethyst. This is your pile. Let's see what cards are in store for you. In answer to the question, should I invest in what it is I'm wanting right now or should I hold back? The first card you get is the Emperor, the Eight of Cups, and the Justice. So I want to sit with this Emperor for a second. The Emperor isn't just about being in charge. He's about discipline and strategy and focus. He's about being disciplined enough to deserve to be in charge. Because he built something. He didn't gamble his way to the throne. He strategized, he planned, he made calculated moves, and he held his position through structure and consistency. That's the energy sitting at the foundation of this pile right now. So what the Emperor is saying about your money situation is, you have the capacity to build something real here. The instinct to invest, to expand, to do something with what you have. And that instinct isn't wrong. But the Emperor doesn't throw money at something and hope for the best. He doesn't move on excitement alone. He moves on strategy. on research, on knowing exactly what he's walking into before he commits a single dollar. So the energy here is, you are capable of making a smart financial move. But are you approaching this like the Emperor, or are you approaching this like someone who just wants something to work out? Because there are two different frequencies here. And the Emperor only shows up for one of them. Now the challenge is stagnation. This Eight of Cups. This Eight of Cups is sitting in the challenge position. And it isn't just saying that things feel slow right now. It's saying that the timing feels genuinely off. The ground isn't ready. And when you try to plant in ground that isn't ready, you won't get a harvest. You're going to just waste the seed. And right now, whatever you're looking at, investing in, the conditions around it are stagnant. I see money going out but not coming in. So something in the environment of that opportunity hasn't moved into position yet. Maybe the market isn't there. Maybe the infrastructure isn't in place. Maybe the people involved aren't ready to move. Whatever it is, pushing right now doesn't break through the stagnation. It just exhausts you and leaves you feeling disappointed when the return doesn't come back around. And I want to be real about that, because the frustration of feeling stuck when you're ready to move is real. The Emperor in you wants to act, but acting into stagnation will just drain your resources without building anything. So what do you do with the energy in the meantime? You prepare, you plan, you do the research. The Emperor requires that you get your strategy down and tight, so that when the stagnation breaks, and Justice says, yes, it will break, then you're ready to move immediately and intelligently. And that brings us to Justice as the outcome. This is one of my favorite cards to see in the outcome position for a financial question, because Justice doesn't just play favorites. It doesn't lie. It weighs everything on the scale, and it delivers exactly what was earned, no more and no less. And in this position, it's saying the resolution is coming. The clarity is coming. Something official or legal or just cosmically balanced is going to move into place. And the answer you've been waiting on, a decision that finally goes in your favor, a situation that finally gets resolved the way it should have been resolved a while ago. But here's the key thing about Justice. Usually it's blindfolded, right? And it moves slowly. Justice takes exactly as long as it needs to take to make sure the scales are perfectly balanced before she delivers her verdict. And that's the message for pile number 2. The verdict is coming in your favor, but it's on Justice's timeline, not yours. So the full picture of pile number 2 is this. You have the discipline and the capacity to make a smart financial move. The Emperor is you, but right now the timing is off, and pushing against this stagnation will just waste your energy, your resources. So the aligned action right now is to hold back and get prepared. Keep your strategy tight and trust that Justice is already moving towards you with exactly what you've earned. So don't force it, let it land. The scale is tipping in your favor, but the answer to your question is right now, wait and prepare for when Justice moves in your favor. It could be that you hear back on a decision or a verdict, or something official lands, and then you'll know that it's time. So if you enjoyed this reading, please make sure to hit the thumbs up Please share and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Thank you in advance for subscribing. If you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. And thanks for tuning in. Bye, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading, Pile number 3. Should I invest in what is on my mind, or should I hold back? You chose pile number 3, and pile number 3 shows that you have got the Moon, the Seven of Pentacles reverse, and the Queen of Swords as your 3 cards. So I'm going to be honest with you because these cards are being honest. Don't shoot the messenger. The Moon is a beautiful card, but it's not a comfortable card. She illuminates just enough for you to see the shapes in the dark, but not enough to see clearly. And that's exactly the energy sitting at the foundation of this pile right now. Something about your current financial condition or the opportunity you're considering is not fully visible, not fully clear. There are things operating in the shadows here that you haven't been able to see yet. Maybe you're getting information that isn't complete. Maybe someone isn't being fully transparent with you. Maybe it's your own anxiety creating a fog that's making it hard to see what's actually real versus what you're projecting onto the situation. So the Moon also speaks about being under an influence, running on fear or anxiety instead of clarity. And when anxiety is driving financial decisions, usually decisions won't land well, because anxiety makes us either freeze or rush. Either we don't move at all because we're scared, or we move too fast because we're scared. Neither one of those is an Emperor's strategy. And neither one of those is the Queen of Swords' precision. So the first question is asking, the Moon is asking you is, are you seeing the situation clearly? Or are you seeing what you hope to see? Or what you fear it might be? Because right now, the light isn't full enough to be sure. And the Seven of Pentacles reverse confirms that. When it's upright, it's someone tending to their garden, watching what they've planted, patiently trusting the process. But reverse, the harvest isn't coming. The effort is going in, but the return isn't showing up. So whatever you've been pouring your time or money or attention and energy into recently, it's not growing the way it should be. The soil is wrong, the conditions aren't right. And continuing to water something that isn't responding to the watering is just draining you without building anything. And I want to be compassionate about this because I know it's hard to walk away from something that you've already invested so much in. Especially when you put real time and real hope into it. The sunken cost feels real. And the emotional investment is real. But the Seven of Pentacles reverse is being very direct with you. This particular soil is not where your harvest lies. And the longer you keep planting here, the longer you delay finding the ground that will actually produce for you what it is you want. So where does that leave you, pile number 3? The Moon says you can't fully see yet. And the Seven of Pentacles reverse says what you've been investing in isn't growing. And the Queen of Swords comes in as the outcome and as the advice. The Queen of Swords is okay. She's not here to make you feel better. She's here to tell you the truth, straight and blunt. She's the woman who's been through enough to know that clarity is kinder than comfort. She has her sword raised and her eyes are sharp, and she sees exactly what's in front of her without emotional fog that the Moon is running in. She's already cut through her own illusions a long time ago, and she's not going back to them. So in this position, she's your energy. Pile number 3. She's the version of you that already knows what needs to happen. The version that doesn't need the moon to fully clear to make the right decision, because the evidence is already in the 7 of Pentacles reversed. Things aren't growing. The investment isn't returning. The path forward is not to keep watering that soil. The Queen of Swords says cut it. Not emotionally, not dramatically, just clearly and cleanly. Remove the resources you've been pouring into what isn't working. Stop the drain, and then stand in that cleared space and wait for your vision to sharpen. Because once you cut that, what's depleting you, the moon fog will start to lift. And when it lifts, you'll be able to see the real opportunity, the one that actually has legs, the one the Queen of Swords would actually approve of. So, the full picture of pile number 3 is this. Something around your finances right now is unclear and anxiety producing. That anxiety is what's running the show and influencing you. What you've been investing in hasn't been producing or returning what you need. And it's time to stop pouring into it. Make that decision. The Queen of Swords is coming in as both the outcome and the instruction to you to get sharp, to get clear, and to cut the dead weight and make space for what's actually going to grow. So in answer to the question, don't invest right now. Divest from what isn't working instead. Clear the grounds first. The real opportunity comes after you clear. So I hope that helps you make your decision, pile number 3, and brought you insight. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe this video. Subscribe to my channel and share the video. And please hit the like button. If you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!